Very loud and very wrong. Some men like being experts, but they aren't. They're treating their opinions as fact. An example is today, a woman complained how the excessive flattery of a man made her uncomfortable. And a man replied, "There's no such thing as over complimenting." I responded with screenshots of examples from websites showing that it does exist and explaining why it's a manipulative red flag. And here's his response: embracing ignorance rather than learning is stagnation and arrogance. So he said, now Google advice is being used for conversation and dating. Damn, the world is done. And I responded, resources are at your fingertips. It's possible knowledge. Knowledge is a tool. How it's used or if it's used is up to the person. Knowledge can help people make wise decisions, or has that never occurred to you? You probably use GPS or search for your job or errands. Does that help? But looking up a definition or patterns that people display is off the table, not an option. Why? So that's just a question, and I'd love to ask the audience, why in this information age that we live in do people just assume that their opinions are correct about things that they may never have even thought about before? If you've never heard of over complimenting, why not look it up? If you've never heard of excessive flattery, why not look it up? Just because you've never heard of it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And is this a lack of curiosity? Is this overconfidence? Is it arrogance? Is it just laziness? What do you guys think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd also love for you to check out my podcast, Zenurgy, Zennurgy. And also, you can check out my books on Amazon. I have 5 books on Amazon. I have 2 poetry prose memoirs, a guided journal, an undated planner, and a children's book. You can also listen to the first 16 chapters of my memoir, Plenty of Guppies and Other Dating Misadventures. Chapter 1 is episode 67. And of course, through my link tree, which is in my bio, you can